Okay, so this is the preview to a match that I'm going to commentate on this evening. It's a match that I'm playing against a guy called Awesome, who's in the Team Scotland League. It's actually an ape team, which is Mike's Monkeys, against Awesome's Sapphire Warriors. So we're just going to have a quick look at the two teams, and then at some point this little icon here will start flashing, and it will tell me what's going on. It'll tell me that the game's starting. So let's have a look at Mike's Monkeys to start with. There they are with their lovely little logo. That'll appear on the pitch. Right, so predictably enough, I've got someone called the Librarian who's just picked up leader in time for this game because he's got passing access. But you'll notice he's missing this game, so that's slightly irrelevant on this thing. So I've got Harry Pete there, who's my silverback. I've had a silverback since the beginning because I was sort of trying out the ape team for the first time, and it seemed silly not to. I'm going to click to hide that one. It's always good to hear from Cam. Hello. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Right, good. So here repeat. And he picked up... Did he pick up Mighty Blow or did he start with Mighty Blow? He has not got any star player. He hasn't got skills yet, so he started with Mighty Blow. But he's got a good bit of grab there. George of the Jungle as a gorilla has got Mighty Blow as well, so for killing time. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 gorillas now, which is pretty cool. Star of this team so far has been Snurky the chimpanzee, who's got plus agility to take him up to 7, 3, 4, 7, so a wood elf starting stats, and he's got dodge as well, which he just picked up. And I really like the chimps who start with wrestle, and I've been using them as blitzers basically to take down the ball carrier, and then also as ball carriers as well because they've got move 7, so they can zoom along. But I've only got one of them, so if Snurky gets in trouble, then I think the whole team is going to be in trouble in a little bit. So that's the team there. The Edge has also just picked up plus agility, so top notch for that. Right, my Java thing is flashing, so let's have a very quick look at these Sapphire Warriors, who are a high elf team, and they've got a little bit of guard there on some linemen. Both blitzers have got dodge, both catchers have got block. One of them's got lost a move point, and he's got a lineman with block as well. So it should be a fun game. So we're going to go into the game now, which means I need to stop recording that one, switch over to Fumbbl, and start recording that one. Yes, I do. I'll probably stop talking when I type, because I can talk. I can type reasonably quickly, and I can type and talk at the same time. But right, so I've got 50,000. So this team does get beaten up. What should we go with? Let's go with a Babe, I think. Standard, because the team gets beaten up quite a lot. Oh, Furious George, 170k. If I had 170k with inducements, I might take Furious George. I have no idea what he does, but I'm sure he's very good. Right, so I have the fame, which is awesome, plus 2 fame, but I lost the toss, and I am having to kick to him. So let's have a look. Defense, let's have a look what that looks like. That's pretty good. I quite like having the big guy there, but I do need to protect my 2 AG4 guys, and I've got a journeyman. Wait, have I got a journeyman? There he is. He can start off the pitch. So I'm not particularly scared of the high elves actually. So I think I might go with some. Actually, let's go with a bit of muscle on the line, shall we? And then we can protect the Ag4 guys. Because actually, yeah, and then hopefully he might run through. Don't think he's got any frenzy. Let's have a look. Didn't see any there before. No frenzy. So I will just stick those guys on the edge, stick these guys in a little bit, and that protects these Ag4 guys. I think that's pretty cool. I'll go with that. Oh, haha, got to put 11 players on the pitch. Brilliant. Actually, there's no point in putting the strength 5 guy on the line, so let's put him on the line. Have him there. Actually, I don't really want it. I want him protected as well, ideally. There we go. Yep, there we go. Got it that time. So what I'm doing, just to let people know, is I'm recording the the sound in Audacity, and I'm recording the picture and the sound from Fumbbl in OBS, and then I'm going to stick the two back together afterwards, and hopefully that'll work pretty well. So he's going to set up. He's probably going to drive down one side, but I'm kind of hoping he'll do that, and then my Ag4 wrestler might be able to go in and sneak the ball away. That is certainly the plan. Let's close him down. I'm just doing a bit of fiddling with my settings so that everything works smoothly. So I've had quite a bit of fun with the Apes so far. I'm on a 2-1-4 record with them, so not tremendously good, but yeah, I've had a couple of hard games. Let's kick to the middle. There we go, brilliant coaching. So this is the Team Scotland League, which is for Scottish players and those with a Scottish affinity, of which I'm one. You might be able to tell from my voice, I don't sound very Scottish, but hereditary I am. So what's he going to be? He's going to target this guy to start with, I imagine, and then run through that side. Probably going to blitz with his guys here, which is interesting. He's got the move 7 catcher. Fairly symmetrical setup from him. I quite often target one side in particular when I'm using an Elvish team, which obviously has the risk that the ball might go on the other side, but they can always move the ball reasonably easily from side to side. So it looks like he's going to target the bottom anyway, but I'd have been tempted to set up asymmetrically, certainly. Yeah, so I suppose I could have had the silverback. I suppose I could have had the silverback just behind the 3 again, couldn't I? But yeah, so that would have been a bit more sensible. I'm interested to see. It doesn't look like he's going to block my gorillas. I think he'll probably dodge the 2 linemen away. So he's got 2 linemen with guard. Yeah, so it looks... yeah, he probably won't block my gorillas. So he'll have to do a little bit of dodging. He's only got 3 rerolls against my 4. Let's have a look to see who got the... Oh, I got a reroll. Because I got +2 fame. That makes sense. He's got an assistant coach, but it didn't help him out on this time. Oh, he got an agility 5 thrower. I better do some marking, I suppose. But then again, I'm not that scared of an agility 5 thrower, because, if he wants to throw the ball, crack on. I've got extra arms, which helps with interceptions. So if I can get people in the right place, that would be cool. So let's mark up some guard. See what else we got. I've got blocker there, and let's have a look. And both catches have got blocks, so I won't bother marking that. And both bits have got dodge, so I won't bother marking that. And move 5. I think I'd have fired him, but there we go. Before he gets any star player points. He's a rookie. He's got move 5 as well. I might just mark that this guy's got move 7 rather than move 8. And I don't think I've got any new skills since last time. I'll mark out that this guy's got dodge, because that's a new skill for him this game. So I'm already thinking 3, 4, 5, 6. So no, it would be a bit tricky. So he's doing the dodging away. So he got the 1 hit. So I'll probably go and park the gorilla next to some players before we take out the catcher. Because it would be easier than taking out the guy. Right, easier than taking out the blitzer because he's got blodge. So I might just do that first with this guy. Yeah, no dodge on him. Skill, not skill, but stunned, that's it. Right, that's good, but that was my blitz. So let's see if he doesn't want to move. Rawr. That's always nice to be rewarded with the sound effect though. Can't get in there very easily. Let's just close him down a little bit. Let's move that one back so it's just not a super straightforward dodge through. 5. Is he going to try and score? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I suppose he might if he's feeling cheeky about it. But there we go. If he wants to try and dodge through there, crack on. Quite a nice place to be stunned as well. And that'll do, I think. So the guy I'm playing against is actually on 7 losses. So I guess he's not that experienced. But yeah, so I've massively overcommitted down this bottom half, so he's just going to switch over there. That's not the end of the world, I don't think. Ideally, he would leave this guy in a surfing position. Because the amazing thing with grab is that you can put guys wherever you want. So for example, if this guy hit this guy and just got a push, you can put him there. That should be cool. So yeah, no reserves for him. Yeah, we've both got a journeyman, so it's just 11 against 11. Oh, he's doing a pass. So I pass it to this guy over here, I assume. The thing with passing is they can always go wrong, but not on this occasion. Now, is he going to be able to get that safe? Because I've got a big monkey here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and go for it. I'd be very tempted by that, depending on where he puts this guy. Hopefully he'll put him over here somewhere to stop me doing what I just showed. Not quite, no, okay. So he could have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with an extra dodge there. I wonder if he's going to mark. No, he can't really mark Harry Pete. Push. Right, so those of you not familiar, that's the weather there, so it's nice weather. This is where the spectators will appear if they choose to do so later. You can see the inducement that I've chosen, which is the Bloodwiser Babe, and you can see the missing player there. He'll come back with a vengeance. User settings, I've got sound on. I've got interesting. Roster icons doesn't do anything, so it's the same as having team icons. I wonder what the ape abstract icons are. S for Silverback. That's pretty cool. But I'll go back to team icons. What have I got for the range grid? I've got the range grid always on, so as soon as I declare a pass action, the range grid will appear. So he just half diced me, and then double skulled, and then managed the double pow. So that was an awesome reroll. Yeah. I suppose the half dice wasn't actually a bad option there. Oh, blimey. He's still surfable, but that would be my blitz. So I don't want to do that. So let's do sensible things and then blitz with the monkey. So there's 2 options where this guy could roll a 1. So he could roll a 1 for the wild animal, or he could roll a 1 for the go for it. But I'm not actually that bothered if he scores in 2 turns. Because then that'll give me loads of turns to score back in. So let's just mark up a bit. Mark the Garda. Should I hit this guy? Yeah, because I'm not going to be using a reroll anyway. Do like to use guard just for fun. He'll pop to there. He'll come over. I don't think the ball's going to scatter out. No, it's more about knocking him down, I think. Can this guy score? No, yeah, he's 9 out, so using the things at the top, that shows me he's 9 squares away. So he's got move 7 with the 2 go for it, so that guy can score, but only if the ball's in a direct line between him. So I won't put him there, because that will put him in the way of the silverback. Just put him over there. Cool beans, and then the blitz. Yay! Has he got dodge? He has not got dodge. Hurrah! Let's pop that over. Ha! Okay, cool, that worked. We might try and surf the big monkey, but who knows. Do I really want to end my turn? So it says that when someone hasn't moved, but that's because this guy is just going to stay where he is. Yes, I do. I think he's dwarves. Is Cat dwarves? Right, what's his plan now? So he's going to try and block this guy away. I wonder if he'll blitz him. It means he can't score. He's stunned. So he's going to go around there. But that's only with one dice, so you can only get one dice on my guy. Which is hard. Unless he picks up with the thrower. Which would actually be still 2+, because he's got agility 5. So 2+. Ooh, one dice. He's taking the one dice. And he's powered down the big guy. Fair enough. So he'll probably pick up the thrower, pick up with the thrower, and then what? Oh, he's blitzed him. Oh, I see. He's going to pick up with the thrower and then chuck it to him. Ah, and here comes the wrestle. Hooray! Let's see what happens here then. Here he goes. Well, at least he's picking up the star player points. 2 more of those, and he gets a skill. Now, how much marking can he do? Both of my loose guys down here are Ag 4, which means he can't do a lot. He's used his blitz. Da, da, da. Right, what's his plan? Diddly-dee. What's Keith up to? My computer's just doing a fun heating up thing. I made the mistake of opening Chrome, but then shut it down again. Right, he's going there. Oh, right, so he's dodged out. He's just standing in the middle of nowhere. Right, so my problem, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this guy's going to be the assist. Going to move it to there. This guy will do the blitz and hope for a both down or a pow, and then this guy can scoop up the ball and do something useful with it, probably, hopefully. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, if it bounces nicely, I think I don't want this guy to go off the pitch. So there's the assist. I'll pop to there. So ideally, the ball would go about there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you can pass to him and he can run away with it. Woo! Let's mark up this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shall I stand him up? I'm slightly worried about him being surfed if I stand him up. But I think he's got other things to worry about, so... okay, cool. Right, let's do the blitz. There we go. Nice pow. Right, so I could pick it up with him and then protect him using the other guy. I think that's more sensible. So I could protect him using him. So if I go there, Oh, he hasn't got the ball. Ha, genius. Right, okay, better go get the ball then. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Getting ahead of myself, I think that's called. Right, let's do the pass. Okay. Idiot. Alright, okay, cool, there we go. So he's there, and he's marked, so he could block him out of the way. And then that'll be the thrower used. He's gone, he's gone. So this guy, come back to here. And that's kind of a loose cage kind of thing going on, which Elves can easily dodge through. Yeah, that was a little bit of a mess of that, but managed to recover it just about. Oh, that's unfortunate. 2-1, right, okay. Ah, right, so he did that thing. So what was that? Oh, into 2 tackle zones. Was that his blitz? Oh gosh, so he's blitzing with that guy. Okay, time to run away. Let's block with him. He's got... He doesn't have dodge, okay. Right, so who's going to form my cage? Right, okay, so cage of him, and him. Right, so I have to go see where we go to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's not going to be the problem. Problem's going to be him. So he can be a corner of it there. He can be in the middle of it, traditionally. He can be there. I've got ages. He can be there. And he can be there. There's my cage. Cool. And then this guy can do the blitz, no doubt. Rah. Oh no, he's got it. Wait. That's cool. And this guy. Oh yeah, he's going to get punched if he stays. Oh no, he's not. Is he going to punch him? I think he's probably not going to punch him. I think he's going to dodge away. He's a guarder. No harm if I go down. Pow, yeah. Cool. Do I really want 20%? Yes, I do. Because I don't think he's going to punch him, and he was a 3-up. Yeah, cool. So this is going reasonably well now. Who's out? No one out. Oh, yeah, 1 out for me. Yeah, my gorilla got KO'd earlier on, but none out for him. So he's still got lots of players to get in my way. But a few of them are down here, so I might be able to run away. My cage is limited by 2 of the corners being moved 5. So he's going to punch him. That's helpful. Is he going to reroll that? No. It could be interesting to see what goes on down here, because this guy could easily be smacked if he stands up. Oh no, that's bad. Oh yeah, because that was his last reroll. So that was a sensible plan. So sensible things to do is get rid of this guy first. Oh, journeyman. Yeah. So yeah, that's fine. I don't need my blitz or anything else. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then hit. So let's do that first. I should mark this as journeyman, really, shouldn't I? And then move the cage. So I've got new corners, so same corners of the cage as before. So it's limited by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is where that will go to. So he'll go there. He'll go there. So I'm moving away from most of his players basically. So I've used my blitz because I didn't want to block with the journeyman because he's got loner. He's going to come down there. And then I'm going to pop him to there. I'll pop him into there. Now this may end up with me getting a load of serfs, but I'll certainly get one of his. No. Alright, and then I still don't think he's going to block this guy. So, oh wait there, so, yes I do. Alright, so he's still got his one reroll left. But now I am seriously outpacing a lot of his players. So, yeah, so the go for it was a misclick, it seems, according to him. Which is always a bit of a blow. But it was probably wise to hold on to the reroll, because it might be needed, probably for a dodge into the cage. Although both of his blitzers have got dodge. But then his blitzers are miles away from the action. Who can get close to the action? Not many people. His catch is sort of trapped by my gorilla. One of his elves can't really escape between 3 of the monkeys at the top. He could concentrate on taking out my Ag 4 bonobo, which is a type of monkey. I'm not sure what I'd do in this situation. He just needs to try and catch up, really. He could try blitzing in with this guy, who's just a rookie, but we would need something pretty good to take me down, because he's got dodge on the ball. So there is the danger now that I've got this superstar with dodge, and Ag 4, there's the danger of him sucking up all the star player points. But I'm not hugely worried about that. Oh, he's used his last reroll to do that. Oh, right, so if he does take this guy out, it could be good. If he doesn't, he has used up the last reroll. There's the last reroll gone. So, and there's no dodge on that catcher, and nothing on that guy. So if we stand him up and block with him. So it's just about looking for the 2 dice blocks now. I was right that this guy didn't get blocked, because he dodged him away. But he's going to get hit. But that's okay, I think. Unless he dies, in which case it's not okay. No, he's fine. So what am I going to have to do? Now, is he going to stand up any of those 2? I'm mostly tempted not to... Oh, he's going for it. Where's he going? Oh, dear. Alright, okay. So he's down, he's down. I'm tempted to blitz there. And then just dodge this guy. He's dodged all these guys away, basically. He might be a bit stuffed. Oh, yeah, because if I blitz him, then I can blitz him into the gorilla, which would be very cool. So let's move the cage. So 3... So I don't need the 4th corner of the cage, because then no one's going to be able to reach down there. So 3, 4, 5, 6. That's where he's going to go to. That was interesting. Right, so that's the reroll for this turn. And he's got dodge, which might go wrong. There's the cage there, and I don't think it's possible to get around there, so I'm not worried about not having to go there. So he's going to pop over to there. He's going to do the blitz, because he's got block. Pow, I don't even need to... There we go. Let's mark up him so we can have punched him next turn. He can now come round to there. He'll go to there in case he fancies dodging away. And let's have a pop at the Garda. Oh, sad times for the journeyman. But that's fine. That's what journeymen are for. It's all good. Now, I think 1, 2... So he's 8 squares away. I've got 1 reroll left. We'll see what happens on his turn, because he hasn't got any rerolls. So I will either score in my turn 7, or I'll hang out for turn 8, depending on what happens with his turn, basically. I think at worst here I'm going to have to do a 2+ dodge away with a go for it. Something very strange happens indeed. So the Apes of Wrath are a fairly new team and are unique pretty much to Fumbbl. I think they have been used in a couple of NAF tournaments in America. The figures for them appear reasonably often because they are quite nice figures and they can be used as multi-purpose models. They're quite often used as orcs, they can be used as humans as well. They were designed by Chance, and they were included in Fumbbl pretty much as a thank you for him organising a load of Fumbbl block dice for everyone. He did a massive logistics job on that one. I think that's right, but I'll be corrected if not. And they're a pretty unique team, lots of fun. Generally accepted. You can only play them in leagues. You can only play them in the league setting, which doesn't mean you have to be in a league to play them, because you can play league games with a capital L without being in a league as such. He's dodging out, very sensible. And this is my first season with them, and they're proving quite fun. I do like all the grab, although I haven't used it very much, this one. If someone's unfamiliar with it, then it can cause all sorts of problems and fun with it can cause problems with sideline action. Let's see if this guy wants to move. He does want to move. Cool. Right, let's bring him over. Don't think he's going to do very much. I probably will score this turn, I think, because he's made it a bit tricky to move everyone over here. Let's go for the blitz. Because I have block. That's cool. Pop him into there. Pop this guy round. And shall I hit him? No, because I might need the go for it for the door. Might need the reroll for the go for it. So yeah, made that and score. Yay! Whoop! And also gave me 2 chances for my KO to come back as well, which he did first time. Oh, I did have a babe, so that was fairly likely. So let's go with that. So he comes online, so same as before pretty much. I'd like to try and stop the 1-turn score, but I guess it's fairly unlikely with lots of 8, with it might move 8 being the biggest he's got. Tricky to get through there, I think. Yeah. So that's so setting up against the 1-turn score, but also giving me my Ag 4 guys here in case something exciting happens with the blitz, which would put the game at 2-0 up at half time. We put the game pretty much on my side, which is what we're aiming for, really. Of course, the other new team, that's the big other new team, is Khorne, and I'm taking those to a tournament next week end, and that'll be lots of fun. Not a NAF tournament, but I do like to try out these new teams. I've played all 24 teams. I took Slan to the NAF Championships in the weekend just gone. I went 3 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss with them. 3 wins on day 1, so I was flying high. And then it all went slightly wrong because Slan do that because they rely on the dice, and as we all know, dice eventually will even out. So it looks like he's not going for the 1-turn score, but it's worth setting up just in case something strange happens. He might get a riot, you never know. Brilliant coaching again. So a reroll each, so 1 for him, so he'll probably just get a star player point. Dave could do with a star player point. Who else could do with a star player point? Oh, that's bad. There goes the free reroll. Ow. So, that wasn't very good, was it? Free rolls are a bit rubbish. Right, so the question is, can I get to the ball? No, not really. So, just a bit of punching from people. Do I blitz with him, or do I blitz with someone who will definitely use it? I would quite like to get a... I'd quite like to get a skill on the big fella at some point. So let's blitz with him. So I need to get... So I got my 2 assists there. And let's do the blitz. Yay. Pow. There we go. And then what other blocks can we get? So he's got a couple of guarders in there, which makes life a bit tricky, but I can pop him in there. And then as long as I get 2 assists around this side, it's alright. Boring. No, it's half dice still. He's got 2 dice. Pow, yeah, go journeyman. Woo. Block. Okay. Oh, that's not very good. Team reroll. Yeah. And I think it's everyone. Fantastic. So that was just a little turn 8 thing. And now he's kicking to me. Happy days. Okay, so he's going on the line, so he's going... Oh, right, so I'm kicking to him. So he's got 3 on the line. Currently got 4 on the line. I don't think I ever put 4 on the line, even like if you're super strong. Yeah, even if I'm super strong. Sorry, I was off tweeting. Even if I'm super strong, I still don't put 4 on the line. So I wonder what he's up to here. Alright, so what are we up to? Oh, he's taken him off the line. Very sensible. I was going to be doing a Skype commentary with someone else this evening, but this game was slightly overdue. So I thought we'd get it played while I had the opportunity. Absolutely doing truckloads of Blood Bowl at the moment, with 3 tournaments weekends in a row, which is going to be a bit knackering probably by the end of it. Here we go, right. And then all the Fumbbl leagues and Cyanide League and Blood Bowl 2 League, which is just started up as well for the play testers, which I'm involved in. So that's quite fun, but not allowed to say anything about it, obviously. Right, so he doesn't need any more skills. Right, so I'd quite like some skills on this guy, really. I probably should have handed over to him. I always think about things like that after the event, because if I'd handed off to him, then at this stage, 9+1. Oh yeah, he did a pass. Yeah, because if I handed off to him, then he could have scored the next one, and that would have been a skill up. So let's see if we can score a couple in this game. Probably unlikely. Right, big fat line of scrimmage. Raw, look at that. Let's have this guy back as well, in case throw a rock and the like. Protect the edges against the stinky elves, and that'll do, I think. Yeah, so perfect defense. Don't think that's going to help him massively, because he can get away from the gorilla, basically. But if he does that, then the gorilla will pile through the line. So we'll see what happens there. Oh yeah, got away from the gorilla. But the wonderful thing about grab is that if I get a pushback, there is no getting away from the gorilla. Bit of a fiddle around. Yeah, as I say, yeah. So yeah, so now that he doesn't have to worry. Well, I don't know, why has he done that? Interesting. Perfect defense can be annoying sometimes for like people who get it, just because makes you want to sort of move things, doesn't it? So let's smack him slightly further. Where do I want him? Yeah, go on, that'll do. 4, 5. So let's actually go. Let's go for the 3 dice, because I don't need these guys any closer necessarily at the moment. Useless. Let's go back to the 90 blow guy. Again, so brings him in. 4, 5. No, I need these guys, I think. But let's go for the block. There we go. Pow. I should have put him next to the monkey. Oh well. He'll blitz in a moment anyway, hopefully. Right, let's go and get the ball. Yeah, he's got it. I don't need to do anything with it. Yeah, but then he should have gone to get it, and then he could have handed off to him next turn, because it's going to be tempting. 4, 5, 6. So let's move this guy up, because it might be tempting to hand off to him next turn. We'll see how that goes. Let's move him up so that it's a tricky dodge through. And let's shift him over so that it really is tricky to get through. So if he doesn't remove this guy, then he's going to find it very difficult to dodge through there. 1, 2... Right, so this guy's just going to pile through. Oh, I quite like get rid of the Garda. Actually, no, let's pick on the move 5 guy. He's already broken. Ah! Move! I meant to blitz! Ah! Oops! And there's my blitz. Oh, error. Oh dear. Right. Well, that was disappointing and a bit stupid. C'est la vie. These things happen, although they're not always recorded onto video. Dodgy, dodgy, dodge. So he's just going to dodge away. Come and stand next to the monkey. Go on. Yeah, it's a fairly common elvish tactic, really, just to dodge away. Probably a standard tabletop tactic as well. But I think he needs to put a bit of pressure on, because it's 1-0. So given that I'm not going anywhere fast, this guy can just move up the pitch, because I want to score with him. Yeah, so I at least want to score. I suppose I could have done the pass action and then given it back to him. I should think about these things actually before doing them. Right, who do I want to blitz with? He's got block. He's got dodge and block. Oh, let's blitz with the big guy. Ah, that's very predictable. Ah, fine. Whatever. Well, at least it'll push the game. Right, okay. So, rookie errors. Many of many. So I should have passed with him to rack up the star player points, and then I could have passed it back to him at a future point and got an extra star player point for him. And I should have moved some players before blitzing with the big guy, but I felt like doing that. If you ever blitz with the big guy as your first go, you're rewarded with a double both down. Don't ever do that. It's just, oh dear. How very foolish. Right, good. This is not meant to be a tutorial. This is just meant to be, thinking about things. I can be quite good at the game sometimes. I do know the ideas, but sometimes my brain doesn't quite want to do them. So the question is he going to blitz my whatever it's called, my bonobo, He fouled me. Gripes. Oh, that's quite surprising. He's been knocked out. No, I don't know. Well, there we go. Fouling with elves. Right, interesting. Novel tactic. But no more novel than blitzing with a big fella. Oh, right, so he's not... Is he going for the ball? Who could he get through with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe he thinks he can't reach anyone. 1, 2, 3, 4. I might ask him in a minute why he's not going for the ball. One 0 down, so... Right, okay, let's do something useful. What's he got? Move 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so... Let's go over here, shall we? Let's use the blocker wherever possible then. Fair enough. I'm quite tempted to foul, actually. That's more I could do a foul in it. Engage, strength 4. Go on then, foul. Nothing happened. His foul worked. His foul worked on my big fella. But that's fine. I don't mind. Right, okay. So is he going to dodge away then, or is he going to hit me? Alright, so he's just doing the dodging away thing. Wow. Well. Just needs one of them to fail and then I'll smash his players. Right, interesting. Because he needs to get someone behind the green guy, behind the blitzer. Otherwise, I'll just bash him and then trundle along. Much dodging. So is this guy going to go up to the top? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't know why I stuck my blocker down there. Push the point, I guess, maybe? Doesn't do anything. 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do that anyway. Charm 7 on those guys. Let's be stunned. Interesting. So do I... So I'm not in any particular hurry. But if I get a POW, then it's nice. You know, if I don't, it's not the end of the world. So let's just move up there. Pow pow. There's a POW, yeah. Just gap in the line. Oh, he's dead. Oh, this next game. Boom. And it was a mighty blow that did it. Happy days. Puts the blitzer in a certain amount of pressure as well, because I'm going to put a gorilla there. Oh, he's been deaded. Oh dear. So the apothecary was used, which you can see down the bottom left of the screen, and the two choices were dead, or, you know, not dead. So, engage. Let's strength 4. Ah, there's the spectator. Good time for it to arrive. Actually, let's move him through in a minute. That'd be cool. So he's going to go there, and then this guy will trundle through. Oh, actually, if I leave him there, then let's go for it. There we go. If I left him there, then he could have put a guy there, pushed the gorilla, pushed him into him, and then what's this guy? Let's go. And, actually, he'll just be around in case. I've never chosen the wrong apothecary result on Fumbbl. I've done it on Cyanide. My first league game, I think. So I'm not going to stall out here. I should be able to punch through the line on the next one, I think. I should have marked his blitzer better, really. Just let him get away. That was a bit stupid. Oh well. It's possible I'm not playing at my best in this particular game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I still, even though I've got these figures up the top here, I still always count squares. So all his elves are just dodging away. That's just brilliant. Well done. Well done, me. I'm quite tempted to dodge in there. Oh, what does that be? So that'd be a 2+. That'd be a 4+ with dodge. But he's only got armor 7. He's quite valuable. So, because if I dodge in there, then I can surf this dude, and then that would make the score basically. I need the assist as well, though. No, that's a funny old line. It's sort of an L-shaped line of doom. There's my blocker. So the blocker's there, and we've got the wrestler as well. And then if I take this guy down with the wrestler, probably, then I do need a little bit of guard, really, because what? Because I don't think I can get an assist on him, and then I'd have to do 2 dodges. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll be 2 go for it, which I don't really want to do. So I'll just nudge up. Well, I can whack this guy and then see what happens, I think, basically. Yeah, that's the answer. I should have used a different guy. Let's go there. Keep everyone a bit honest. So I wasn't really able to score on that turn. And so I've got a spectator here. Oh, oh, it's first reroll of the turn, but if that would have been terrible if that guy had died. Now the thing about surfing this guy is that oh well, there's a few turns left actually, so I will. But you don't actually, obviously, you don't get star player points for surf casualties or anything like that. Oh, he's got dodge, so he's dodging out on 3s and 2s, 4s and 4s as it turns out. But all these guys up here obviously can't help the scoring. So he'll get a chance to score back. He's still got all his players basically, except for the dead guy. So obviously hitting with the Mighty Blow guy is more likely to hurt him, but hitting with this guy might get a skill. Yeah, the gorilla's standard problem. With big sort of strength 4 chaps, they don't skill very quickly at all. Right, so yeah, you know what I need to do. I need to hand off to him, don't I? Which should be a 4+. So let's do that first. Let's pop him there. There we go. So I need to hand off to this guy who can then score. Now the extra arms means that it's +1 to the catch, so I'll just make it as safe as I can. Because this guy could score, and then we'd have to score again to get the MVP, whereas, as I say, these guys score up very slowly indeed. I did have one game where I sort of handed off lots of times. So let's go for the pass. Why is it a 3+? Oh, right, it's a 4+, 3. Hey. So actually, I've realised this fairly late in the season, it seems, that actually skilling up the gorillas is easier than most, because you can hand off to them on a... So bouncing ball would be 4+, accurate would be 3+. Ah, okay. So in fact they're picking up on a 3+ as well. Gosh, I'm very stupid. I'm showing my stupidities here. Let's go with him back, him there, him in a bit, him back. Let's protect. Let's go with that. Yeah, so in fact it's just a 3+. I didn't do this on the extra arms is such a bizarre skill. It does take a very long time to get the hang of the whole thing. But it's sometimes only talking it through that makes you realise it. Or you could be clever about it. So actually, skilling up those guys is what should be happening. They should be doing all of the scoring, basically. So you should be doing all the running and the... So if you're at all in doubt, use one of these guys to... Because actually, Agility 4 is no help at all on picking up. So there we go. You live and you learn. So in fact, Hairy Pete could get the ball on a 4+ as well, which does change everything a little bit. So let's see what happens here. Cheering fans, another reroll for me, which I don't especially need. I've got 3 turns. 3 turns, 3 rerolls now. So went for an asymmetric defense this time round. I should probably have read an Ape Tactics guide. It probably says at the top in very big letters, skill up the gorillas quickly, because it's only a 3+ to give them the ball, or for them to pick up the ball. obviously don't want them to be holding the ball a lot because they can't dodge away from anyone. So that's the big difference. But if as soon as you get in any sort of decent scoring position, you should definitely go for it to give them the ball. But only be sure, because obviously they'd be no good at passing the ball really. But they would be reasonably good at, as good as anyone else at handing it off. This is not exactly a masterclass, has to be said. Masterclass. Oh, Mr. Wibble. Armour's been holding up pretty well this game. Which is probably a bit frustrating for the other guy. So this could be interesting. So I've got, what have I got? I've got a skill up on Jabba. And then he just did that throw just then. So if he gets the MVP, which is not very likely, 112 or whatever it is, 111, then he'll get a skill as well. So that's good news. Zoom. What if he's going to go for the pass? Safe throw on High Elves, obviously. So even with the extra arms. So this guy is actually, because he's 3+, 5+, this guy's actually doing the slam thing of intercepting on a 4+. Just had a nice weekend with Slan. Didn't manage any interceptions. There was one where an interception would be particularly nice to save me the 2-all. Oh, he's going for it now. That's interesting. Yes, I do. That is a good pass. Well done, him. How many passes? He's got 3 passes. He needs one more for the thing. Right. So who can I get close to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only him. No. Yuki. I haven't got anyone else to get close. So. Do that in a minute. Just pop him there. Oh, I've got to prop him up. No, it's fine. Right, do the blitz. Need a both down or a pow. Or a pow flash, actually. Anything. Pretty good. Got the ball. Hooray. Now what? Oh, yes, go there. And then mark up with this guy. And then, oh yeah, this is nice. Oh. Oh! Mighty blow didn't even work. Oh, and I haven't got anyone in scoring range. Bah. Again, as I said, not a masterclass. Maybe I should try and do a masterclass. Maybe with a different team. Team that I know anything about. I wonder if he's going to score. What does he need? He needs, yeah, so both down would do it. As would a pow. That wasn't. And he's got a real, oh, that's terrible. Oh, boo. Right, so he can do just a pass. So you can pass to anyone, really. Let's stand him up. Right. Let's pass to him. Block him. There's no point into that, so let's do this one for the 3 dice. That could be the blitz then. Oh. Oh, he's the guy that scored. And is there anything else left to do? Run away so he doesn't get punched. I guess go there. Don't really want him scoring. There we go. Oh dear. All right. Well, that's a bit of a nasty one, really. So I think I'll leave it there. Oh no, I won't leave it there. That'd be a bit mean to leave it there. Let's see if he scores. So 3, 4. What's he got? He's got dodge. He's got a rear roll left. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's move 8. So can he? Yeah. Dodge, dodge. Move, dodge, hit. Bounces to him. He's got block, so both down would be good. Bounce to him and score. Oh, that's horrible. Needed that for the dodging. It's a pretty long shot, though, has to be said. I do want to keep my winnings. Oh, and only 10k for him. It's just a bit rubbish sometimes. Oh, well. So that's how the game ended. So I'll leave it there, and hope you got a little bit out of this, just seeing the apes in action, and I'll learn something from it as well, probably. There we go.